We rush out the theater and onto the sidewalk. A mob just broke out and is terrorizing the streets. My father is holding my arm while my mother is holding onto her belongings. As I look around, I see fire in buildings, glass scattered along the pavement, and people with charred masks stained with blood. The air had a mixed smell of ash and gasoline, and all I could hear are sirens and yelling. I don't know what to think of it. I'm scared and confused. My father is trying to keep us calm as he guides us back to the car, not too far from here. The mob created a blockade across the street that we need to cross. There is an alleyway right next to us that we could walk through. It is covered in a thick fog created from the fires. My father hesitates, but then boldly rushes in. Something doesn't seem right walking through here, but we have no choice. As we walk through puddles and trash, a man comes out of the mist. He quickly paces towards us with his hands in his hoodie. He approaches my father and pulls one of his arms out, holding a gun. We all stop, stunned at what this man could do. My father starts talking, but I don't know what he's saying. My heart's pounding too hard for me to hear. My father stumbles back, then falls on his knees. The gunman watches with his gun, following my father as he hits the ground. My mother screams in terror as I stand there, unable to process what's happening. The gunman sets his eyes on my mother and raises his gun. She begs for her life, holding on to me. Her pearls fall on the ground as she collapses next to me. I then lock eyes with the gunman. He slowly turns away and starts walking, with his gun in one hand and the pearl necklace in the other. He disappears back into the fog, leaving me there to witness it all. I stand here above my parents with my mother to my left and my father to my right, both unresponsive. I'm just a 10-year-old boy. I wish I could have done something. I'm just so confused as to who did this and why. But both of those answers may never come. My father always told me to stay bright in this dark world. He never really liked the city of Gotham.